Simon, thank you very much for being here with us this morning. It's lovely to have you. In this series, we are discussing the current skills shortage in the construction industry, and not only about how we encourage the younger generation into the construction industry, but how we upskill our current workforce. Can you tell me a little bit about your role at Polypipe Building Services?
Indeed. So my name is Simon Howard. I'm the Managing Director of the Building Services and International Division. We service the construction industry, dealing majority in large commercial multi-occupancy buildings, both at home and internationally, specialising in the Middle East and in Italy mostly.
And can you tell me how your career has sort of developed over the years?
Okay, so I started out life as an engineering apprentice and then subsequently went through various businesses that supported my learning and development, ending up with a number of professional qualifications. I then went through a purposeful selection of steadily increasing seniority roles, changing between commercial and engineering roles. So I was focusing on technology and then focusing on the people side of the business. Then when I went through my management development programs and into my management career, I realised the value of what I'd had in my early days, and therefore I've tried to bring that into the business in the way that I manage the business now.
So given your experience, can you tell me why manufacturing and engineering are good industries to get into?
Certainly. I think there's three key things. Number one, these are stable industries as they can be. There's a structural deficit in the housing market, and therefore construction of homes and the supporting facilities is going to be continuing for the foreseeable future. Therefore, it provides a stable foundation to build a career with a long-term view. Secondly, manufacturing, for me, is what creates value. We're creating something from a raw product or a raw material and turning it into components or products that a construction company can use. So therefore, again, we're creating value. Also, within construction and manufacturing, there is a huge breadth of opportunity for young people. The obvious routes into construction are the trades, but equally the opportunities are vast. Modern methods of construction are requiring creative skills in architecture, marketing. It's requiring digital skills because people are increasingly using digital technology to model buildings. So the opportunities really are very, very vast in the industry.
So fundamentally, you've just highlighted some very key advantages to anybody in any career, in any industry. But what are the barriers to attracting younger people into construction? Do you think that college activities and apprenticeship programs help?
The challenge we all face at the moment is the perception of the industry. What we have to do both from an industry, ourselves engaging with education, and also with the government, we have to demonstrate that there is a wide range of opportunities and educate people into what the opportunities look like. It helps them build a picture of what their career, how their career could progress, and it allows them to understand what their future could hold for them if we can educate better what this industry presents.
How do you think government, businesses and education bodies can help attract the younger generation into the construction industry?
Well, in danger of being slightly provocative, I think the perception is that the construction industry presents site work and it's boring. Whereas, as we've outlined, there is vast opportunities. So I think, again, what we have to do is we have to work hard to educate people, show them that there is as much value in the vocational approach as there is in the academic approach, and try and build an interest in this industry as a potential career path of any direction that the individual might want to take.
And as a Divisional MD at Polypipe Building Services, how can the likes of Polypipe Building Services help to combat the skills shortage?
Across the construction industry at the moment, there is more and more interest in, as I mentioned earlier, digital approach to construction. Modern methods of construction mean that more and more of the activity is being moved off-site and being brought to site in a modular fashion. What we are doing is we are increasingly supplying our customers with kits or pre-assembled units where we move the activity from site to a controlled factory environment. This decreases the amount of necessary labour on site, but it also allows us to provide those skills in a factory environment, and that allows us to attract a wider demographic of people that perhaps wouldn't normally want to work on site. They can work in a controlled environment within a factory and we can provide a quality product to the customer ready to install.
So one last question, Simon. If there was one thing that you could say to a young person looking to get into the construction industry, what would it be?
Well, I would suggest that don't think of a career in construction. Think of the construction industry as a vehicle to take your career in any direction that you like. We've talked about the breadth of opportunity, the breadth of different skills required in this industry. So reach out, talk to people in the industry, and you'll find that they'll be listened and will help you understand where you could take your career.
Brilliant. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you.